So in the last video in this abortion series, I was talking about that phrase, women's rights are human rights. And of course, we can affirm that. But I made the point that equal rights for women does not require the death of an innocent child. There's always a better way. And that's a good principle to keep in mind, especially when we're talking about some of the more difficult cases that often get brought up when abortion is being talked about. And that's cases like rape or incest, or when abortion is necessary to save the life of a mother. In cases of rape and incest, we can talk about that in this video here. There's always a better way. There's always a better way. We can recognize the truth. We should recognize the truth that rape and incest are horrible crimes, that the people who commit those crimes deserve to be punished, that those who are victims of those crimes deserve care and compassion, and whatever treatment is needed by them. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people will say, well, I think even people who are pro-life will say, well, I don't like abortion. I don't think abortion should be legal, except I'm willing to make an exception in cases of rape or incest, because to be compassionate, we want to leave all options open on the table for victims. But my point, and the point of the church, is not all options should be left on the table, or nor should they be to treat the victims with care and compassion. For example, let's say the victim of rape, in her mourning and in her grief and in her anger, just wants to kill her rapist. Well, would we say, okay, well, all options on the table, whatever you need to do? No, of course not. We would counsel her, say, I understand why you're angry, but you can't take matters into your own hands, right? We need to let the law deal with this. There's a legal system, there's a process of justice. Just let the police, let the courts take care of this. Don't do anything that you'll regret. That's what I hope we would tell someone who was feeling like that's what they needed to do to find healing. So why is it any different when it comes to the life of the child, in the case of a woman who becomes pregnant through rape? We should be able to say the same thing. Don't do anything that you'll regret, right? By saying that it should be legal to abort the child that was conceived in rape is tantamount to saying that it's okay to punish that child for the sins of the father. It's okay to punish that child, even with the extreme punishment of the death penalty, for crimes that child did not commit. That child is innocent. And just like the mother needs care and compassion and love and support, that child also needs care and compassion and love and support. And so in our care and compassion for the victims of rape or incest who find themselves to be pregnant, we need to keep that in mind, that there is a better way. There's a better way to care for them that does not require the death of an innocent child. Because again, that's what we're talking about when we talk about abortion, the killing of a child in the womb. There's always a better way forward than that.